What up, Braff leaders? Welcome back to my channel. Just come to take a look at what's happening here at the new 4 Points Hotel and Resort. It seems as if construction is still ongoing, but the building has not gotten off the ground, and so there's not much to see here. But this is the new 4 Points Hotel that they're building here in Houston. Alright, we looked at this site some time ago. Over there is the building. So not much has changed. Well, at least not visibly. The building is still hasn't gotten off the ground. This is Greenheart Street in South Ruimveldt Gardens. Like I said, all of this area used to be cane fields, sugar cane fields. So it's kind of interesting to see how it's transformed. Those of you who used to live in South Ruimveldt Gardens know this is Cane View Avenue. Right, this is Cane View Avenue in South Ruimveldt Gardens. And Cane View Avenue is the name because that's where the cane field used to be. You could step over that trench and pick sugar cane. This street is called Greenheart Street here in South Ruimveldt Gardens. That's Greenheart Street. I haven't done a video yet on South Ruimveldt Gardens, giving you a slight taste for way things are now in South Ruimveldt Gardens. This is in fact some of the original houses. Right, this is what the houses were built like originally in the beginning until they were modified in the waves of mod. So that's the original form of the house, and then they started modifying them, converting them into concrete houses. But initially all of the houses were the same, and then of course individual homeowners started modifying them with their individual tastes and renovations. This, for example, is what the original South Ruimveldt Gardens house looked like until people started putting their own spin on them. Over here somebody's building a larger structure on the same lot. These are some people who've done the same. Right, so South Ruimveldt Gardens, one of the original housing developments, housing schemes built in the Burnham era, the PNC era in the 1970s, here in Georgetown, Guyana. And we're just giving you a slight taste of what's going on here in this neck of the woods. Came to take a look at what was happening or what is changing here. It's raining. Like I said, it's raining, so that's going to mess up our recording routine for today as the camera gets wet. But that's the original South Ruimveldt Gardens home, and then they started modifying this one into a school. Right, South Ruimveldt Gardens home now being modified into a school, and other people have built facades, expansions, extensions, so that the homes now in South Ruimveldt Gardens are unique. But this is of course 60 years after the first homes were built. So this is what South Ruimveldt Gardens looks like in 2023 on Greenheart Street. Right after many years of modification. Some of the homes, like this one, is still in its original form. So this is what the original house here in South looks like. This is what they built, and then this is how they're modified over the years. The same waves of modifications in the 1980s. People started making downstairs, adding a unit downstairs, closing downstairs, making it concrete. 1990s, people started making the entire house concrete. 1990s and 2000s. And then more recently, people started building structures that are reminiscent of what you'd find in North America. Larger structures. This is probably a 1990s, 2000s renovation. But this is what's happening here, guys. South Ruimveldt Gardens 2023. And some of the homes are still in their original Some of the homes are still in their original form, such as this, well maintained but in the original form. Some of them have been slightly modified. Like I said, early in the 1980s people started adding and closing downstairs, putting concrete enclosures on downstairs, and then more recently people started building homes that they were similar to the ones that they saw in North America, right? Sort of importing the North American design, such as this one. And that's what's up, guys. That's what's happening here in South Ruimveldt Gardens. This is Aubrey Barker Road coming up here. We're going to do a full tour of South Ruimveldt Gardens in future videos, but for today we just wanted to take a look at 4 Points, which is at the end of this street, and we'll come back and do a full video later on. It's the rainy season in Georgetown, so some of the video plans are going to be, and the footage is going to be messed up with the rain. Right, that's Greenheart Street. We just came up Greenheart Street. That street just came up. That's Aubrey Barker Road, looking east. And in this direction, this is the new junction with the East Bank Bike Pass Road and the traffic circle and Mandela Avenue. Want to see more content like this? Click like and subscribe, and in the comments below tell me what you think about progress, changes, developments here in South Ruimveldt Gardens and Houston, not Houston, Texas, but Houston, Georgetown, Houston, Guyana, with the new development of the 4 Points Hotel and some of the other structures that are being built. Share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening here in Guyana. Later!